Hi guys, it's Prince Viswas. Today I'm going to show you the default routing in Cisco Packet Tracer. Cisco Packet Tracer is opening. In default routing, we have to know that at a time we can be able to connect two routers. So we are selecting two routers, two switches, and for data transferring, we are using two laptops. Now for the cabling purpose, we have to connect using straight through cable, connecting the router to the switch, from the switch to the laptop, and in the second from the router to the switch and switch to the laptop. Now we will connect for connection of the two router. We have to add the WAN interface card in the router. So initially we have to switch off the router, select of the WIC2T and drop it down over here and switch on. In the second router also we have to switch off and select the WIC2T and drop down over here and switch it on. Now go to the cable. Now select the serial cable, serial 0x0 to the serial 0x0. Now the two routers are connected. Now you have to configure the routers. You have to go to the command line interface. It is in enable mode. You have to go to the privilege mode. So you have to click EN. Now from privilege mode to the global configuration mode, I have to put the IP address on the router's interface. Giving IP address 192.168.0.1, subnet mask. So we have to shut it up. So we have to put a command no shut. Now we'll put up IP address on the serial interface. Putting IP address on the serial interface 10.0.0.1 in the subnet mask. Then no shut. Now both the interfaces are in the shut up means in the shut up port, and it is changed to the activation. Now we have to go to the second router and we have to configure over here the same thing from the enable mode to the privilege mode, from the privilege mode to the global configuration mode. Here over we have to put the IP addresses of the router in the first Ethernet 0x0 and also in the serial port 0x0 as same as that. Here the IP address I am putting in one series. Subnet mask. There is a wrong thing. I forgot to add the IP address. Now no shut. It will activate the port. Now you will go to the interface, serial interface 0x0, putting the IP address in 10 series, putting subnet mask, then no shirt. So whatever we have configured in this router, we have to copy it down. So I am putting a command do space copy running config space startup config. A destination file will sit over the router and it will be copied down to the router. Now this same thing. Now here all the ports are in green positions, means they are activated. I will send a packet or a message from this laptop to the router. It will be in progress and it is showing failed because we haven't put any IP address to this laptop. So you have to put the IP address to this laptop. Now the laptops are given a default gateway and IP address and subnet mask. It is done over here. In the second laptop, you have to go to the desktop, the IP configuration, to put the IP address. Here I have put the IP address, subnet mask and the default gateway. Now the laptop are configured with their IP configuration. Now I will send a message from this laptop to the router. It will showing as successful. We'll try it over here. It is also showing successful. Now we will send a message from this router from this laptop to this laptop. It will show failed because we haven't configured any default routing in the two routers. So we have to go to the first router, have to configure the IP route. In the global configuration mode, we have to put the IP space route. Zero dot zero dot zero dot zero 0.0.0.0 and 10.0.0.2. Here we have put it down the 0 for allowing all kind of hosts. This is a very fundamental thing because for putting 0 we are allowing all the kind of hosts for sending the packet from one router to another router. Now we will pressing the enter. It is done over here. On the second router, we will do the same thing, putting the command IP space route 0.0.0.0 and the IP address of the serial, the IP address of the first router. It is done over here. Now we will try to send the packet from this laptop to this laptop. It is showing successful. Now in the real time, in the simulation, we will show how the packets are sending. In the simulation mode, we will showing the packets are going over here. From the laptop 1 to the switch, from the switch to the router, from router 1 to router 2, from router 2 to the switch 2, and to the destination. It will send an acknowledgement packet from the laptop 2 to the switch 2, router 2 to the router 1, from router 1 to the switch 1, and at the end it will send to the laptop 1. Now here it is showing as successful. I hope that my video helped you. If you liked it, like and share with your friends and subscribe to my channel. Thanks and stay tuned for more. Goodbye.